it's February the 18th, 2024, man. You're watching the We Ball Foundation Podcast Center, man. I'm your host, B to the Izzo, man. We have a special guest in the studio. He's here to drop some jewels on us about how he overcame adversity on the road to redemption, man. He's an author, man. He's an entrepreneur of the Million More brand. Put your hands together for Monte Moore, man. Come on. What's going on, brother?
What's up, B.O., man?
What's happening?
Nice intro.
Yeah, man.
I like this.
Hey, so, man, we in here, man. So, how's everything, man? How's everything, man? I know you're a busy brother, man. You're working, grinding, man. I see the things on social media, man. You doing it, brother.
Hey, man. Life is good, man. Life is good.
Hey, man, it's been a long time coming doing this, man. You know this, right?
Ain't no question.
Yeah. So, just for a quick, fun fact real quick, man. So, we both played basketball. Well, he played basketball at James Blair. I got cut. So, but yeah, just to how you just to run it back the history of that, man. It's dope, man. So I'm glad to have you here, brother, man.
Hey, man.
So let's do it, man.
Glad
So,
to be here, man.
yo, man. So, no, man, where you from, man? Just go ahead and kick it, man, because I know where you from. The people need to know.
Hey, man. I'm Monte Moore. You know, just a little poverty kid that, been chasing a dream for the last 48 years. I'm from Moretown Road, one of the local neighborhoods in the Williamsburg area. But like B.O. said, man, I've got a lot of history. We go back real far. And today we're going to take on a little venture with that and hope that we can drop some jewels and shed some light on some things, man. And one thing for sure, man, we want to try to put a message out there that impact the youth.
That's right.
Amen.
That's right. So yeah, man. So you know, just even to speak on that right there, man. I just want to give a little bit of your those times from back in the days, man. When you was when we was playing ball and everything. So when you was playing ball at James Blair, man, did you have any aspiration to take it further than that?
Yeah, man, that's a powerful question. During the times of Blair, man, like I said, man, poverty-stricken kid, and you come from that background and that family, man, that really just didn't have what it takes to push a kid on that did have that type of talent.
Right.
And then with no support system really around you, like I said, don't blame the family at all. We can't help our conditions sometimes.
Yeah.
But you know how it is to have somebody to cheer you on.
Yeah.
You know, to show you some love.
Yeah.
And some support, man, when you really need it. Just didn't have it. You know what I mean?
I mean, I can attest to that. You know, I can attest to that, man. You know, the environment that we was in, you know, it was rough. You know what I mean? To the point to where like either you're gonna do this or either it's that.
That's it.
You know, so let's get right to it, man. So I know that you did some extensive time, man, and everything like that. But first, because I always keep God into everything that I do, brother.
Amen.
So you know what I mean. So I just want to get how has God has impacted your life?
Deep one. I'm gonna fast forward to 2013, January 7th, when I caught my last arrest, and facing a life sentence and everything. But the day I arrived at the jail that morning, right, and I was sitting on the bench, and I just I was praying all the way to the jail. I was like, Lord, I did it to myself again. You know what I mean? I made the ultimate mistake that I said I wouldn't do over and over again. But he gave me a common word, right? He said, if you connect to me, I'll connect to you. And I bought into that, man. And for the 8 years, 3 months that I was gone, man, I mean, I walked it out, to bring your brother. I was blessed, man, to go to Petersburg Medium where your brother T.O. was at. And the brother welcomed me in, man, into a Christian family. And that set the tone right there. You feel what I'm saying? That set the tone right there. I began to fellowship with the brothers and stuff, and God gave me so much divine revelation, man, wisdom and knowledge of life, which that's what propels me daily.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, when I came out, my vow was to never involve myself in street life again.
Yeah, and that's I think, man, and that's I think that's the heart of your story. Because people, society will look at it like, man, and it ain't gonna take long now. It ain't gonna take long now. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been in it so long, and it's almost like you've been 18 years. I look at my brother; he did 25. So I'm thinking like, man, these guys might be institutionalized. You know what I'm saying? They don't know. And then I had a segment on about recidivism, and I had about just even going back and forth in jail. You know what I'm saying? How long can you withstand being out without going back in jail? So, and I look at my brother, And because you mentioned him, you know what I'm saying? He got the Faith Walkers, man. He's dead on that. He's on that for real.
Nice.
So, you know what I mean? So, how has, because I know y'all two talk,
Yes.
right? I know y'all two talk. So, could explain to me, what type of conversations do y'all have? Is it about, trying to stay on the right path or whatever the case is?
And that's what we do, man. We touch bases like, he real busy trying to get his life back established.
Yeah.
Just as well as I am. But when we talk, man, one thing we talk about, we always remind ourselves of where we came from when we was in the system.
Yeah.
And when it took for us to succeed.
Yeah.
And it took time to get there in life, man.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I constantly,
sure.
Lied to myself over and over. And back to what you were saying, you keep going to prison and like people stop believing in you. For real, they have no reason to believe in you.
Yeah.
If you continuously showing them the same thing over and over.
And see, and I agree with you, man, because I went through something similar. It wasn't not even because I was in jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anything like that, because I was in alcohols and drugs.
I got you.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to dig my way. So people look at you different.
But you know the thing, though, Bill?
Yeah.
Just because a person that's committing abusing drugs or whatever, right?
Yeah.
His mentality is almost correlates with a person that's selling drugs. You're wrapped up in something.
Yeah.
You're wrapped up in an addiction. When I sold drugs, when
It's
I was
yeah.
I was addicted.
I agree.
So the change in that is like I said, when I tell a young person that I be trying to mentor and stuff, I got a lot of young guys work under me at my job, at my current job in Lumber Liquidators.
Yeah.
And I get a chance to minister to the youth. But one thing I always tell them, mindset.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? That's where it starts at.
Yeah.
The same choice you made to say, you know what? I ain't doing drugs and alcohol no more.
Come on, man.
It was the same choice that I had to make when I got out this last time to say, man, I ain't messing with them streets no more and meant it. Once you make that decision, man, to quit, like I said, man, God said, man, that you created in his image and his likeness, right? And I really got to witness that.
Yeah.
Because I look at my life like right now, a lot of people don't know how I move. A lot of people don't know how I live my life, but I'm moving off of the things that God taught me.
Right.
So that's how I move.
So and I feel like, I understand like the same, how society probably look at it or whatever the case is, man, but I ain't on nobody's time. I'm on God's time.
Amen.
I'm on God's time because you can say what you want. I know what he can do. You know what I'm saying? He's the Alpha and the Omega, bro.
That's it.
You know what I mean? So I know what he can do. He did it for me. So
let me give you a small testament, right? When I was doing, every sentence that I went through, I was able to go from what the Bible says, from faith to faith.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when I say faith to faith, meaning I became wiser and wiser. No matter I committed the same act over and over, but it was my furnace and my process.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And God did not fail on this, let me be in the furnace of the process, because look at the product now.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know, I was just having a conversation with a buddy of mine yesterday. I know people still doubt me.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I know people still think when they look at my lifestyle and how I live that I might can possibly be doing this.
Yeah.
But the part that they don't see, brother, 84 hours a week, just alone working.
Yeah, but I mean, I know a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying? I know, like, you ain't capping on that.
Nah.
You ain't capping on that, and I commend you on that right there because from the outside looking in, it looks that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It looks that way, but they don't see the grind that you do.
That's it.
And that's why I say a lot of times, a lot of people's not going to see that grind. And so then they're gonna speculate and they're gonna put out false narratives.
That's it.
You know what I mean? So to brothers like you and I, we just gotta keep right here.
And one thing about it, right? Just like if you watch your parents, right? It took time in life. You naturally love them, but it took time for you to believe in them. And the only way you could believe them is what? Through what they told you and followed up.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing with us. Like, you got a platform, right? But also a history attached to it.
Yeah.
I have a platform and also a history attached to it. You feel what I'm saying? So now it comes a time to say, what will make us believe in them now? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what's gonna make them believe in us.
See, but the thing is, but Christ, and the word is like, yo, you got to bear your cross.
That's it.
You got to bear your cross, and that's what I've been doing. Every time if I have a conversation with somebody or if I have an interview with somebody, I ain't afraid to go out there and be like, yo, I did that.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, all right, but this is what the whole point of it is about having purpose behind saying those things.
That's it.
Because you got little kids out there that's looking at it and not understanding what's really going on. So I have the knowledge to be able to give them so they can,
of course,
not make the same mistakes that I made.
That's it. Experience is the best.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where I know that, like, yo, whatever I lost, he gonna get it back to me. You understand what I'm saying? So So again, man, so that's why I always like any guest that I have that comes on here, it's about God. You know what I'm saying? And then, and your story can be something of helping somebody that might need to hear that.
That's it. You know, we used to
You know
have
what I mean?
me and your brother and the brothers that used to walk the yard, we used to have a saying that sometimes you the Bible that people only get to read.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Maybe just what you present to them and show them is all they would ever get to
There you
read.
go.
So you gotta be, you gotta be mindful, man. I'm real mindful of my actions especially almost a 50-year-old man.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, and that's the thing. Like, I like to stay in my youth, man. I don't want to be like, okay, yeah, we got to do grown up stuff. We got to go and pay bills, got to do whatever.
Yeah, man.
But I still want to have that energy as if I was 18 years old, because I don't want to lose it. You know what I mean? I don't want to lose it. And I pray to God that, that He keeps me healthy along this journey. Same with everybody that I pray for, my family, my kids, or whatever. So, not to drag too much on that about that, man. But so what? Them what you say, 8 years?
The last one I did was 8 and 3.
Man, how heavy was that on you? That go around.
Well, you got to think about it like to be in a battle with the government.
Yeah.
And to really have a 27-year and 10-month sentence,
Mm-hmm.
and to be fighting year after year. So, like
Man.
I said, I done been where, you can't do it, you lost.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? And then I got into the situation of doing time so much where I felt I wasn't guilty of what they were saying about me.
Right. Was that like almost like a not gonna say a brainwash, but did you had like when you that your thought process is like you think like you wasn't doing anything wrong? Was that like did that hinder you from what I mean? Well, obviously it didn't,
Well, let me tell you,
because you with God now, but you had to pull yourself out of that. You know what I'm saying? That mind frame.
well, what got me through it, Bill, was this. Just because I said I wasn't guilty of what they were saying in the indictment, right?
Yeah.
But it took for me to commit wrong actions. See, I didn't accept, like, damn, I did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got you.
That's the part that got me over.
Okay.
But then once I sat down, and like I said, I fought year after year after year. So once it came to the miracle, that's why I said, man, I thought when I almost died on the church grounds in 1991 in the car accident, that was a miracle, right?
Right.
But to see this come to an end after fighting so many years, and then a door open up, like they say, man, God will bless you in a way you don't understand. And when the door opened up for me, man, it was like, oh my God,
Right.
this really happened.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But it came from faith.
Yeah.
I constantly, like, I had to connect myself. And this a youth moment right here. What I'm saying is, I had to finally connect myself with positivity, not for a day or a week or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That has to be consistent.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? That's like if you run a negative person all day, right? Consistently, that's going to start making you negative if you don't just say, man, I'm going to discord this and disconnect myself.
Yeah.
So when you're dealing with, when we go to the youth, that's what they got to understand. Like, the surroundings and the people that I put myself around can dictate how I turn out to be.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? We are perfect examples of that.
Mm-hmm.
Put us in an urban neighborhood and throw some guns, some drugs out there.
Yeah.
And it pretty much predicted our narrative.
Tell me, it's man, you because you've been doing some things for a minute, man, and I just want to highlight, some of the stuff that you've been doing, man. So this author thing, man, talk to me about it, man, because
The book process.
yeah. So was it the book thing the author thing that you've been writing, you've been doing, man? How many books you got out so far?
3.
You got 3
but
books.
I only promote 1 because the first 2 are urban fiction, and I really don't promote that lifestyle no more.
Mm-hmm.
So I never really tell nobody about the books.
Right.
So if you ever hear me talk about a book or somebody ask me like, man, you right? Yeah, The Life I Chose by Monte.
Right.
It's authentic, it's clean, and it's real.
Right. So is that out right now?
Oh yeah, you can go to Amazon right now and buy that.
Okay. All right.
You go to Amazon.com right now and buy The Life I Chose by Monte.
You heard that? There you go, right there, man. Let's go. When you write these books, so I can see it's the transition.
Mm-hmm.
When you don't look at it as if it was a transition from what God is doing from you, because you had the 2 books that you really don't want to, you don't want to promote it. You don't want to promote it because it kind of put your past, mind frame into it. So, but I like to see it as, okay, well, that you can see the growth in the person. Because like I was telling D the other day, man, like when I first came in here, it's like I ain't had but 2 chairs.
Sure.
I had a little scarlet interface. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even had mics. Did I have mics? I ain't even had no mics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but you know what I'm saying? Just seeing the process coming through that. And then if you want to go deeper than that, you go look at where I was on drugs and alcohol.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I don't want, you know what I mean? I don't, you know, you might be different because you write books, but this is more like a life testimony. Like, I want people to see that.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? I want people to see the transition.
I got you.
Because, you know what I'm saying? Because I got to show them what God doing.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Like I said, man, commend you on them books, man. Commend you in the books, man. I know you're doing great things out here, man. So you stepping in the booth today, man. What you thinking, man? So you trying to like do more for the foundation, man. You trying to help out the foundation. You want to be a part of the foundation. We can get you on. You know what I'm saying? As a member. You know what I'm saying? So, because I want to be helped too. I want to help you too. You know what I'm saying? I want to help you too. Like you helping me, brother. I want to continue that whole relationship, man. So I'm willing to do that, man. If you're willing to do it.
Well, let me get about 5 minutes. I need 5 minutes to explain some things.
Go ahead. Explain it.
All right. First of all, for those that don't know, man, I've been hindered. I had when I got my incarceration, and when the judge, fixed my sentence or whatever, it left me with 36 months. And that 36 months, for y'all that don't know, which I thank God for the energy to be able to do all the things that I have done while on electronic monitoring.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I meant to mention that, brother. That's my fault. But go ahead.
Right.
Do your thing.
So, like I said, if you don't understand what that is that like for 2 of the 3 years, and I'll tell you in a minute the good news. But anyway, 2 of the 3 years, I was completely confined to. I go to work and they monitor me from work until home. You feel what I'm saying? That's it. The most I could stop was at a gas station. Yeah. It got to the point where I couldn't even really go get a haircut, go to the mall, none of that. You feel what I'm saying? So
when that come off?
March 15th. 3 years, no infractions, man. I didn't give the appeal, no issues.
Man, that's dope.
Yeah.
Hey, look, and to be right here, you know what I'm saying?
Man, come on, man.
Be giving it to you, man. That's real talk right there, man. Come on, man.
Like I said, man, it's even though, like I said, when we discussed yesterday when we met, man, that's a dual blessing.
Yeah, man.
You feel what I'm saying? It's a dual blessing, like from the come from we come from, man, and be able to sit right here,
man, come on, man,
share some real, insight to the people and pitch to the people, because like right now I feel like I'm at home in here.
Yeah. Hey, look, man. Hey, we was bad, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to tell, when I tell my stories, or whenever I'm having a conversation with somebody, like I wasn't always good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? We ran these streets, man. Yeah. We ran these streets, man, and I know exactly what these young brothers going through, man. I know what they thinking about. I know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, come on, I've been there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've been in and out of, you know what I'm saying, this little, out of county, you know what I'm saying? In and out of county, you know what I'm saying? Just doing ridiculous stuff, man, and get into that revolving door, and it's hard to get out of.
And like I said, man, it's understood. Like when I look at a youngin', you can't scold him. All you can do is hope, man, that your words penetrate.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you got to think about when you went through your process.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I hate to say it, that everybody got a process.
Yeah, but see, you know what I mean? I'm trying to take it a little more than just conversation.
True.
You know what I mean? I can have that conversation with that young buck. But I got something else for you too. Come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the court. Let me show you how to do this thing. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like, man, that's like my ministry. You know what I mean? And hopefully I can reach as many as I can. You know what I mean? I just hope I can reach as many as I can, because I think that's what God got me here for.
Amen.
You know what I mean?
That's a platform for a voice right here.
Yeah.
And if you got a platform for a voice, man, people, many people, based on how social media is wide and get up these days,
yeah,
you can't miss it. But another thing I want to get into is March 15th is coming up.
How you feel about that, man?
Man, I'm a little excited, man.
Yeah.
I've been playing with the family. Like,
I know that's right.
I got the sneaker ball that I'm building on right now.
Yeah. I was gonna get into that. Yeah, I was gonna get into that little later.
I'm sorry, I jumped the gun a little.
No, you good. You good. You all right. You all right.
Anyway,
no, if you want to, you can go ahead. Put it out there.
Yeah. So anyway, like I said, March 30th, I look at it as my official, homecoming celebration. But I'm also drop this out here, Ben. I haven't told nobody this. We halfway through ticket sales. Only had 150 tickets available. So I looked at it this morning. We got 83 tickets sold already. Yep. So if you're trying to come out to a nice, elegant event, but also this is the first annual sneaker ball. I'm planning to make this a continuous event annually. So this is my number one right here. This is my baby, and I'm going to do everything I can to wow the people, man.
This ain't your first one, though, right?
My first sneakers ball.
I thought you did one before.
I never did a sneakers ball.
What was that then? That was the book opening.
Yeah, I did like 8-9 parties in a year.
Okay. All right. Man, I don't know. Hey, look, though. And I was telling us, a good friend of mine, man, and yours. I was just like, oh man, I don't know, cause I don't float in them circles. You know what I'm saying? No more. You know what I'm saying? I want to. You know what I mean? It ain't like, man, it ain't gonna bother me nothing to go and do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, man, I'm just on a different wavelength, man. You know what I'm saying? And my energy is different.
Well, like I said, I understand, man. I'm a work and go home guy. You know what I mean? The only day that I go out and hang out is Fridays. And a lot of it is, man, I ain't even gonna front, man. I'm kind of scared of society in a sense.
Man, it's a lot of crazy stuff going on, but you know what I mean. But I'm gonna show. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up though, man. I'm gonna pull up though, man. What if it's just for a little short time, but I gotta come and support you, brother. You know what I mean. So you already know.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, man. So you know what I mean. We got some good music in there.
Oh yeah,
I'm particular about that now too, man. It's a lot of crazy music out here,
It's a
man.
30 and over event.
Okay, all right. Then we better talk about.
So it's built off top. Just the formal attire let you know that it's gonna be built on class.
Okay, there you go, man. Come on, man. Big shots, man. Come on, man. Hey, cause I don't even understand half these rappers be saying out here right now. I might, my favorite part of artists right now, that I still listen to is probably Kendrick Lamar. But I listen to a lot of gospel. You know what I'm saying? I might listen to a little radio every now and then, but I don't have a particular like I used to have. You know what I'm saying? So, cause I had a whole Mobb Deep back in the days, Biggie, Nas, Tupac. I still listen to Nas though. I get that. I still listen to Nas, a little bit of Tupac, a little bit old school stuff.
And I understand it, man. Because music, man, is real controlling, man. Especially these days.
It's influence, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's strong influence. And
hey, so tell me, you seen it? You seen the one? You seen the joint about D1 and what he said about the boys?
Which one?
D1. He's a Christian rapper, man.
Oh yeah. That was real good.
Yeah.
That
See, he made a lot of sense. I don't know what your take on it. What's your take on it?
Oh no, I mean, like I said, you can't say that you calling people out. You talking about the one with Jay-Z when he spoke on that?
No, when he spoke on Rick Ross and Meek Mills and
Oh yeah. You talking about the light skinned brother? I know you talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he was speaking his truth, and I just hope that he live a life that's not contrary to calling the brothers out. That's the only thing I be looking at.
Now he been solid though. Nah, bro, been solid. He been solid for like 12 years.
That's a thing that life taught me, man. Like I said, you make mistakes, man, and you look back at them and stuff, but where do you come from after that?
Right.
And that's what I constantly do. If I say it, I try to live off it. I don't try to never paint a fake narrative ever, man. If I can't do it, I can't do it. When we talk, whatever, and you told me what it would be, I'm gonna meet the mandate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I try to live my life. Don't get it right 100 times, but I'm shooting for 98.
Yeah. 90%.
Yeah, I'm shooting for 98.
So that's what's up, man. So just with the sneaker gala and everything, man. Man, I wish nothing but success for you on that, man. And so what else you got going on, brother, that you want us to know, man?
After the sneaker ball, like I said, my clothing brand, man, that's my heart right now.
Okay, you got a website for that? I think I saw something.
Yeah, you can go to mazemore.net, man. We've been loading the site up. I got a friend of mine, man, was like, what blessing that God just put there for me lately. Really strong, good graphic designer and creative mentality, man. Right where I'm at with it, you know what I mean? But if you look back at the brand where I started and where I'm at now, you can see that I'm here to stay. I don't like me and you talked about yesterday. I don't hear the noise, man. I don't hear no noise.
You gotta turn down the noise, man.
All I hear is positivity.
Yeah, turn down the noise.
Yeah, I'm dropping. Matter of fact, on March 30th, I'm also dropping an exclusive graphic tee and a hat. Trying to give people, because it would be close to spring. March 30th would be October.
Yeah.
So I got a new design I just got back last week, and that's ready to go. I'm gonna set up a gallery in there also for people to buy merch from me while we at the party, whatever.
Okay.
It is great, man. Like I said, man, we got everything all mapped out, and the pieces of the puzzle fall in place. But another thing, like I said, I'm about to be more active now.
Okay.
So after March 15th, so many people, man. I can show you my Facebook inbox, man.
Yeah.
With the amount of people that invited me to things over and over and over in the last 3 years, and I couldn't attend based upon my situation.
Yeah.
But now, like I said, I take the olive branch with like I said, coming on to help out guys.
Okay.
Also going to be more active with T.O. and the guys in the Faith Walkers.
There you go. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I want to start getting behind what I'm saying. I'm already connected to Maurice and his little son or little
Yeah, I
girl.
saw that. I saw that. I saw that.
So,
So how that's are you trying to build anything with that?
oh, of
It look
course, yeah.
good.
I'm trying to definitely gonna get in the paint with them guys, man.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Like I
good.
said, that'd
That's
be
good.
my kids grown now, and we could start. Like I said, I got time now to help other people do things, especially in where he's trying to go with it. You know what I mean? Trying to get his career off the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
Trying to make something of his son, which open up doors for other little kids.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
because
For
you see,
sure.
he got his little brother's a hype man right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I be connecting with Maurice, man, good brother, man, and stay positive. He's a real positive guy. So I want to get with him as soon as I get off the monitor on the 15th, and they got some video shooting and stuff coming up. So I want to offer my help there.
All right.
My writing advice and vision on that. We already discussed that already.
All right.
So I got a lot. I'm about to get real active, man.
All right. So with everything, you know what I mean? So any regrets for anything, like you feel like any regrets from being incarcerated, you know what I mean? How you feel right now, man? How God got you going right now?
The people always, you heard Robert too say, never live with regrets.
Right.
But I don't believe in that. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I think any real human can look back, man, and see where they made a mistake and regretted doing something.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? In life. And that's what I was meaning by, like, as you grow in life, you know how you grow old, you live to grow old. You feel what I'm saying? And I think as older men, your mind and your conversation should link up with that too as you get older.
Right.
Everything, that's why I said faith to faith. And that's where I'm at with it, man. Like, yes, I have made some horrible mistakes. You know what I mean? Over and over again.
Oh, yeah,
I probably
for
made
sure.
a mistake last week at work and was like, damn, I shouldn't have did that driving the forklift and I had my phone out.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
stupid like that. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, yeah, man, I'm a real human.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a big-hearted human, man. And definitely, man, would have to say there are a lot of things I regret. But I'm not bothered by a lot of it because I know at the end of the day, man, I have really evolved as a human.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And my heart is like, my heart pure. I actually live for people.
Right.
Like I said, I can show you all the time where multiple people I done help. I mean, there's people I done been helping in a situation when I just come home and I'm trying to get myself together. You know
Right.
what I mean? So that's the type of individual I've grown to be, man. Like, plenty of people can vouch for it.
So real quick, man. So let's get this out the way, man. So what kind of advice would you give a kid that's in the in the environment that we grew up in, man? What kind of advice you would give to that young brother right now or sister?
He or she would have to be really strong to come through the environments we came up in. You know what I mean? And if I would have I would have to say I wish and pray for somebody to come in and be there for them.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's an auntie, a nanny, uncle, whoever it is, man, to be there to support that person. If I go off personal experience, what pained me when I was growing up is, my mom had to bust her butt to do what she had to do to put a meal on the table, and then you had nobody else. And so, like when I was, like I said, I'm playing basketball, no school, no support.
Mm-hmm.
When I got to Blair and I'm balling on the football team or whatever,
That's what's up, man.
you look in the stands, man, and there's no family member there, and that thing crush a kid, man. So, like I said, man, I want to say overall, we need to be more vigilant as paying attention to the youth as much as we can.
Yeah.
So we can start pouring the love into them because that'll connect it. Like love, God said, man, love cover a multitude of sins.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So you could take any situation if you're pumping love into it, man, you're nurturing something.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You're nurturing something. So to that kid, man, like I said, man, I pray that they come from a strong setting first and foremost, and I ask the youth, man, to stay focused, stay locked in, don't let social media dictate their narrative, and chase their dream wholeheartedly. Don't look at what you don't have today and sacrifice it for what you won't have tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I did. I looked at what I didn't have and sacrificed.
All right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I will offer, man.
And that's dope. So yeah, so I just want to let y'all know, man. This is the We Ball Foundation, man, podcast, man. And real quick, we'll go into a little break, real quick, and then we'll come back and we'll ask them maybe one or two more questions, and then we'll take it from there. Yo, what's up? March 23rd, We Ball Foundation Basketball Minicamp is here, man, from 2 to 6 p.m. 202 Quarter Path Road, man. Come on, let's go, Winsburg, Virginia. You go to www.weballfoundation.org. to register. Go to click on to events and planners. Scroll down. You can peep out the calendar, see what's going in there for the year. Yeah, that's how we doing it. Yep. See the registration form. Sign them up. Sign them up, man. It's going all the way up, man. Come on, let's go.
Big thanks to our sponsors, BRC's, S&B Supreme Style, the Southern Pancake Waffle House, Country Miles, Faith Walkers, Million More, HP Family and Friends, A Touch of Elegance. Thank you to all y'all for supporting this podcast with me, Mr. B.O., and Malik. Thank you all.
Come on, let's go. Peace, y'all. Yo, we back, man. Yeah, I hope y'all ain't go nowhere, man. So look, check this out, man, real quick, man. I just want to get on this quick notion, man, about responsibility, man. So in our life, man, back then we felt like we ain't had no responsibility, man. We were just doing what we want to do, and whatever the case is, man. But today, as we older now and we went through what we went through, I think we do hold some type of responsibility to do something, to fix what we messed up.
Sure.
You know.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about that, man.
Like I said, I take definitely responsibility for the things I pitched in the community and the actions I displayed. But now, like I said, as a 3-time loser, and getting back out here, man, and really giving what I call simple math. I used to always say, right plus right equals right.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You can't mix the two, right and wrong. I done tried that multiple times and got clipped.
Right.
But anyway, yeah, man, to be responsible now, man, I try to live a responsible life. I try to live by my actions. I try to lead by example.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I keep it real simple now. Like I said, I'm a work and come on guy. I'm a work and come on guy. And when I'm out in the community, I'm always trying to display something positive.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm sorry to say a lot of times about myself. But now that when I get more active in the community, then people get to know me more.
Right.
Get to understand me more. You feel what I'm saying? Because sometimes I feel like we was talking about yesterday, you like, how you think people view you, Tay?
Yeah.
And I think we got a mixed group of people out there. You feel what I'm saying? You got a lot of people that show me all the time, like, man, we proud of you.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing.
You're going to get, you know what I mean? Yeah, you get that, because I get that too. You know what I'm saying? Then there's others.
And then you get that, oh, he ain't about this, or he did this.
Yeah.
So he doing this. So you can't do this. You got that there, man. And guess what? That's life, bro.
Man.
That's life.
And like I told you before, like I tune that stuff out, bro.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give it no play.
Especially when
I really don't.
Especially when you know you're in the heart of hearts, right? Like now, me talking to you, right? I think we pretty much on the same page. If it was to bust us open and read our brains, we pretty much connect to where we at.
Yeah.
We got sick and tired of doing certain things.
Yeah, for sure.
It don't even appease you no more. So now I think you pretty much at the point like you got it all. You can bring it all in now.
Yeah.
So now you got your platform with God going.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You trying to get deeper and deeper into that. You trying to lead the kids.
That's
you got
the
We Ball Foundation pumping.
Man, that ain't even that's a quarter what we got going on.
So,
but it's a lot because a lot of people don't see that, and and I got my own kids. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean. So like you saying, like a lot of times, like it's crazy just to piggyback off of what about having responsibility, right?
Yeah.
Having responsibility. I got all those things going on in my life, but I have a responsibility to God, man, to make my community better somehow, some way, man.
Yeah.
I want to be able to say I left a mark.
That's it.
I don't want my life to be in vain, especially after all the bad stuff I done did.
True.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So there's no way in this world that like I'm gonna die that way.
True.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do it.
I got you. You know what they say, man? We came. When it's all over for me, man. I want him to say that, man. He came, he saw, and he conquered.
Yeah.
That's what I want the narrative to be for me.
Yeah. I mean, just you look at all the greats, man, because it's February. It's Black History Month, but it's 365 for us. You know what I mean? They say we gave us this month, but it's 365 for us. So we look at these leaders that led us all the way to this point right now, man, and they're not here today, man. What would they say? You know what I'm saying? Was it? I don't want to make it be in vain. So you got the Malcolms, you got the Martin. You know what I'm saying? You got we was talking about a few other things. Fred Hampton. If you look on my Facebook page, I put a little post up, man. We was talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what I want to say though, as we sitting here and I'm listening to you, right? we kind of etching ourselves right now in history. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I said, I got 3 books in circulation out there.
Yeah.
You know, would they do a whole lot of sales and all that? Okay, I'm not paying attention to all that.
Yeah.
But those are things that I put out there that'll probably be there forever.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Social media.
Yeah.
This footage, somebody can go back 20 years from now and look at this segment.
Yeah.
And probably might could pull somebody that changed their life and help them.
Yeah.
You never know what we did today or what we got accomplished here. But guess what? We're moving in the right direction, brother.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. I truly believe that, man. I truly believe that, man. I just, man, man, it was an honor to have you in the booth,
Amen.
man. Have you in the studio, man. And thank you, man. Thank you, brother, man. Hey, yo, y'all remember, man. It is March
30th.
March 30th, man. It's a sneaker ball, man. Y'all better come on out there and support that, man. You already know what it is. Yeah, yeah. So we, big shouts out to Monte, man.
Thank
Monte Moore, man.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, man. No doubt, man. So again, man. So look, man. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Be safe out there, man. With everything. I love y'all. This is We Ball Foundation and Million More.
Amen. Millionsmore.net. Look me up. Or just hit me on Facebook and Instagram. I customize anything you want. I'm here.
You heard the man. You already know. Peace.